Have you ever imagined if we had a radar to identify good and bad people? It would be quite useful because, many times, toxic people may be around us, perhaps in our family or at work. They can be tyrannical, selfish, and make our lives miserable, even though, in some cases, they may seem friendly to others. Have you ever gone through that? The fact is, we need to distance ourselves from such people because they rarely change and only bring harm. In today's video, we're going to talk about signs that can help you recognize a malicious person. With these signs, you can avoid suffering and, most importantly, not waste time on someone who doesn't deserve it. This will protect you from unnecessary wear and tear. Before we start, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications, because in the coming weeks, we'll be posting content you won't want to miss. Now, let's get to the content. Inside each of us, there is a battle between two wolves. One is negative, angry, and always looks for the worst. The other is kind, gentle, and welcoming. Who wins? The one you feed. With that, we arrive at the first sign. A bad person is always speaking ill of others. When they do that, pay attention, because they are often projecting their own flaws. If someone says, "Be careful with so and so," they will deceive you. Consider the possibility that this person might actually be the one behaving that way. A truly good person doesn't waste time criticizing others. On the contrary, they tend to highlight even the qualities of those who aren't so good. The second sign, after meeting this person, you feel drained, as if your energy has been sucked away. This happens because this person's negative worldview can affect yours. If they think everything is lost, you leave the meeting feeling tired and unmotivated. Feeling this way after being with someone is a strong indication that this person might be toxic. Another sign, from the beginning, something told you that this person wasn't good. However, for some reason, you convinced yourself otherwise. It could be out of interest, attraction, or to maintain connections. But that initial gut feeling wasn't for nothing. Don't ignore these internal warnings. Another clear indication: this person never takes responsibility for anything. When something goes wrong, the blame is always on others. They will never say, "I made a mistake," "I own up to my error," or "I've learned from this." Good people recognize their mistakes and understand that they are part of learning. Now, the fifth sign involves a special matter. Malicious people do not show love for animals. For example, I have a kitten named Magos, which we rescued from a difficult situation. Those who cannot feel affection for a defenseless animal are unlikely to be good people. The sixth sign: you barely start the conversation and already want to leave. Perhaps you've arranged to have coffee with this person, but you quickly feel bored or drained. You realize you're hearing the same problems as always and want to get away. The seventh sign: this person loves to gossip. They know everything, especially about other people's misfortunes. It seems they're always more interested in other people's problems and in spreading bad news. The yo-yo behavior is also a sign. These people only talk about themselves. They show no interest in your life, and you leave the conversation feeling like you didn't have any space to speak. Another point is that this person accumulates enemies. They always have a story about how they were betrayed or wronged by ex-friends, ex-partners, or colleagues. And hearing so many stories like that, you start to realize that maybe the real problem is them. One of the most important signs: close people, like friends or family members, may warn you about this person. Often, it's easier to notice toxic behavior from the outside. If several people you trust tell you to be careful, pay attention. Lastly, these people tend to be complacent and lack the courage to change their own lives. They may be stuck in toxic relationships or situations they dislike, but they do nothing to change it. The worst part is that when you try to make changes in your life, they try to demotivate you, discouraging your actions. The best way to deal with these people is to remove them from your life as quickly as possible. Ignore them and keep living your life according to your dreams and goals. Don't let them influence your decisions. Surrounding yourself with the wrong people can steer you away from your purposes. I hope this video was helpful. Subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell, so you don't miss the next content that will help you grow and live an extraordinary life. See you in the next video.